PlaymoBello, and this is a very special tower. This is set 70539 from the year 2020. And the reason this castle, this tower, is special is because it was not released in the United States. This was released only in Europe. It's exclusive to Europe. Lucifax can hold on to that, and that's like some sort of flamethrower. Gives alcohol or beer into the hose, and it ignites at the tip, and he can attack enemies with so. And we can have characters in here holding on to these handles and following the knight wherever he goes to be able to move this and attack the enemies. This is Lucifax, you probably know him. We also have this guy, which is Francis. But this guy here is a new guy. His name is Chico. And this guy is also new. This is Flinton. Cool looking base here at the other side. Reminds me of the Viking fortresses. And here we have a red floor. That's reminder of the Burnham Raiders castle floor. And of course the side of the tower is a mixture of Violet Vale and Burnham Raiders of sort. It's like a dark color of bricks. By the entryway, we can tell it might be some sort of wizard tower, even though we don't have any wizards in here. Maybe an abandoned wizard tower that has been taken over by the Burnham Raiders, and they are just using it as a defensive area from the attacks. Place this ladder up to the wall. Put in this little area here, it holds it really well. And then you can just climb up into the castle. You can use this ladder into other sets. You can have several of these ladders. If you buy from the Playmobil service, you can just buy that for like $1 each or even less. Have these two squares. I don't know what they are made for. Some sort of protective square of peeking. You have an awesome window here that you can shoot arrows or do whatever you want to do with that. You have these windows. There's an entryway here and a window there. It's all made of wood. Not real wood, of course. You have two axes that you can just take it off and use it. There he goes. There is Flinton. He took both axes and he's ready for a battle. Dual wielding axes. Comes here to this guy in the ladder and he axes him in the head, and that's it. He has a nice little cannon, and all he needs to do really is point. Ah, right on the face. A very small cannon. It's pretty tiny. And you just put it on the ground and it stays like that, and you can just shoot it by pressing strongly from here. Lucifax, I don't know what power those staves hold, but he grabs both and he's overrun because Francis has the firepower. Like Flinton didn't really die, he's going down. He put his hook at the top of the tower and he's just lowering himself down. Great dragon ship arrives. This is how the tower looks like after the Burnham soldiers from the dragon ship take over the tower and make sure everything is safe for the great king of Burnham Raiders. They capture the prisoners. Francis and Chico without their helmets as they are captured. United, they carry the large keg, the large fiery dragon keg, by just holding on the sides here. And these are the accessories that come with this tower. There's a lot of accessories considering the size of the tower. It has a little connector here that holds your fiery tube. There's a fiery torch on a little candle thing. There's a large fire by some rocks. There's the cannon with two projectiles. There's the invading ladder. You probably seen these in very old vintage sets. There's two pole arms or halberd. One of each kind, they're not the same. There's an awesome looking dwarven hammer, a cool bronze hat for this guy here. You have two staves that go on the front door of the tower, two axes that go in the back. There's a little knife that goes on his pocket, his hat, helmet. This is Lucifax. Then you have Francis' hat with a feather on it. That's Francis. And Chico also has this hat here and a little knife. Two shields, they're different. A shield for Burnham Raiders. Armor for Francis. This is how he looks like under that armor. Cape for Francis as well. A bucket full of lava. An awesome looking chest full of treasure. Then these crystals balls and 2 large crystals, and then this small little crystal. Like the crystals can be held on the hands of a Playmobil. Look at that. It's like a crystal punch. This is how the characters look like. I like to surround this character with the rope so it looks like he's carrying it. And there's a little connector on his belt that actually connects the hook. He looks with some wrist cuffs. He has black gloves on his hands. He has some silver cuffs, and he also has some silver cuff gloves. That's the set.